Started off strong. And then we got Mollywop. Straight Mollywop. Let's get it done. Come on.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from FedEx Field. Here's Smith to return it.
Good offense.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 32. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
On 1st down, Henry dancing to his left.
Let's go, Chase.
Find a receiver, and he's brought down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw.
Come on now, give me that back.
To force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Oh, yeah, come on.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray.
Bro.
But this is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Not making it there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It got his
good adjustment.
Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, Henry.
Bro, I promise you. If we throw it all game, I'm gonna beat you, bro.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around.
If you throw the ball all game, I'm gonna beat you.
But how about a little credit to the defense?
And I'll throw the ball again too. No cap. I won't run.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Come on now.
And it'll be intercepted.
My DBs are too good, bro.
And a great return.
Safety. Come on, man.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, John Lynch.
Oh, you even jump for it. That's an easy
but now they're so close, they are knocking on the door.
Well, Madden digging me right now.
I
I ain't
want
gonna
to
lie,
get
bro.
on any team
This
for
is
being
hard.
aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup
That's
is, and
okay.
oftentimes it's successful.
Come
But in this
on,
case,
bro.
you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes.
And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is caught inside the 5.
Let's get it, bro. Come on. Well, that man gonna kill you, bro. I promise you. That man gonna kill you. That's not even turning the corner. Come on.
Tying this game. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8.
Oh, this game's gonna be fun.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big play there for Minnesota.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off play action. Henry. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Off the play fake. Henry. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find
Montez.
Dude,
that was a touchdown.
And he goes down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Let's go, Denzel.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it.
Yeah, we're not with that.
Sack on the 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray slings this deep from McLaurin. He's got a man complete.
Ooh, shit,
let's go. Down to the 31. A huge play there for Washington.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Buying time to his left. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Hey.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown!
Let's go. It's 2, baby.
Terry McLaurin, 42 yards.
That boy is
and Washington
quick.
has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. Prater for the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Throwing on first down. Henry. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Off play action. Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 3rd down, Henry.
Yes,
the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Off the play fake, Henry. Steps away to his left. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Let's go, let's go!
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On second down, Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Rolling to it, and he'll get into the end zone.
Okay.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Derrick Henry, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Murray now on first down. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Murray. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure? And
a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Murray. Slings this deep for McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On first down, Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Williams, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again, on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his
Dion, bro, come on.
career yards per catch average for any
Yeah,
player
Madden
with 900 or more receptions.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. Joseph's got it. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in by Moss.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, Murray. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And Washington able to make this a close game again.
Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Washington 22.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those,
lucky he overthrew that,
we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
To throw again, Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Let's go, Montez. Come on.
To eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Henry going up top.
Oh my God.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Toward the end zone,
Thank you.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Henry.
Let's go, bro.
And it's going to be batted down.
Go down. Come on.
Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Now Murray. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
To throw is Murray.
Bro, Kyler Murray, that was crazy, bro.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. They'll try and sneak it here, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He'll buy some time right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards that.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah,
oh, and now they're going to... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Murray to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Good job, offense. Good job. Come on, boys. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 46 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Back to throw, Murray. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Murray, one final try. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 40.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter. It's okay.
Past the 20. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Washington 36.
So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's it. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Young. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this one is incomplete.
You let me overthrow that.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. Robbie Anderson, 45 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now Murray off play action. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Murray now running right on the option.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On play action, it's Murray. The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. It is intercepted at the goal line.
Lodi Nada. You really just okay, no, good pick. They'll just call it pick or use the pick with Lodi Nada.
Most teams do in their 2-point attempt. They pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember,
this nigga just dove for that. Like what?
Back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Burt sets up to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
He's going to let it go again. And it's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there, and this remains a 7-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Smith to return it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Murray now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Say hello to Haloti Ngata. He gets there on the sack.
Well, it looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt, you can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone, and that is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jamar Chase, 31 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Washington 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Smith to return it.
Bye-bye.
And he's free going down the left
So
side.
Johnny Smith.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return.
And Washington has made this a one-score game.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, a 7-point margin. It's 20-13 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the deep.
And got his man complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Vick there to make the grab. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to...
He's got a man, complete! And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one, 38 yards. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And Washington able to make this a close game again.
They'll look to throw. That's caught, and he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick.
Oh, come on, bro.
So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown!
Jerry Jeudy,
36 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
And able to break this out.
You be better off kicking it to my
line. Great return.
kicking center, bro. No cap.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a
You didn't need no line,
The Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight there.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Oh, geez.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of
Bro, you
EA
can't
Sports.
kick.
And we
I don't know
welcome you
what's
back
going on.
now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game. His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact,
Good throw, Colin.
He laminated.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Play fake. Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But first down, Hurts. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for Philly.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Picked off at the 28. He's at the 40.
Showtime, baby.
The 20. 10.
Let's go, Jonathan Hurley. Let's go.
Back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And Montez Sweat with the Montez Swat. Let's go, bro.
For 6 points. We now have the game again.
Dang, that was game changing, Jonathan. That was a game changing, bro.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And it'll be intercepted.
That's for a low pass, but
Great one, Darrell Revis. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40.
yeah, Darrell Revis not fast for 10 fun, but it's okay.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Jackson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, look,
it got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for Philly.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Hurts throw taken in here by Chase. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray out to his left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. So now Washington will again go for 2. Murray now. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Play action. Now it's Murray. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Murray trying again after the pick six. Rolling to his right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 76 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Bye-bye.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races. And
he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away, and this remains a 2-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick six, but look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive will they be on this drive? Time to find out. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Vick. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. They go play action with Hurts.
Let's go, Chase.
Cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
You going for this, bro?
Chase Young in there to take him down.
You are going for this?
To the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Let's go. You're crazy. That's game, bro.
They need it. It's intercepted.
That's game.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return comes to a halt.
Let's go.
Right at the 44-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive. The Washington
I've been playing like this all game. We would have been one there, bro.
Start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Murray. Forced out to his left.
Good throw, Kyler.
He caught it, but out of bounds,
what?
according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Dancing to his left. He's going
Good throw.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
Yes, sir.
And they do finally get him at the 12. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Gibson here running out of the gun, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Gibson again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. To throw is Murray.
Good game, bro.
To the end.
Come on, Kyler. Like, bro, that's...
So they went for the 6, didn't get it.
Okay, I guess I gotta trust Matt Prater, not Kyler Murray.
I know the competitive instinct says, let's go ahead and
Like,
take
come
another
on,
shot.
bro.
But you took it already. Go ahead now, get the field goal.
So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win.
Good game.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still,
I don't know how I just won that
wondering,
game.
could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Bro, like, my defense really let up. That much points. That much points. 50 points? Yo, because, like, my defense is really allowing, like, 35 points per game, like, today. Like, 41, 39, 50, 40 points. My defense is averaging 40 points today. Oh my gosh, like...
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short.
Come on now.
It's
3 yards.
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Okay.
A big play there. 46 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chiefs 7, Washington 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Partner, he was going through his
Let's go,
progressions.
Kyler.
Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked. The ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, it's Murray. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They do go for it. It's Murray. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A shotgun handoff to Henry. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. To the air, Allen.
Okay.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no
Bro, oh my God.
for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Snatched by the safety and Reed.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Off the option, here's Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 8 coming up. Rolling to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. Going for it all. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 7 yards the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Right here.
2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Murray's throw taken in by Moss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Flushed out right. And
Yo, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 18. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll try the option on 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him an even gain of 10, but now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Now Murray off play action. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Play fake, Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you.
And is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. as the first half is winding down. And Washington has made this a one-score game. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. For the start of the third quarter, the Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the...
And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Okay.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said at the half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this third quarter. Down 2 scores at the half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They run the toss now with Gibson. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Shotgun now from Murray. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Josh Allen from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Washington 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop, making them punt.
And that's caught inside the 30. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and goal. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
They'll look to throw.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Henry again on second down. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with third and just a yard. To throw, it's Allen. Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 71 yards. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Being chased out left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flush to his right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Murray again. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A first down carry for Henry. A gain of 3, second down. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Yeah, I'm helping that. 1-2 cap.